Commodore fan here, so we got to get moving with this. It's a big, big day for these guys. But I'm fired up, man. That was a really good duel. First and foremost, great crowd. They were into it, so that was exciting. Hardest thing to do in our sport is to take one on Friday night and then have to come right back. You know, what does that Saturday practice look like? And our guys didn't skip a beat. It was business as usual yesterday. I give all the credit in the world to these guys for getting each other up, knowing this was a big duel, one we wanted to win. We wanted to stop reading about not winning a top 10. We wanted to stop that crap. So it was big for these guys. And, again, I think it's the hardest thing to do in our conference is that Friday, Sunday, especially when the weekend starts with Penn State, right? So for these guys to bounce back, man, it's just incredible character. And it's been our team all year long, so I'm super, super proud of them.
You kind of took my question away, but I'll ask it anyway.
Sure.
How tired were you getting of hearing and reading that you hadn't been in a top 10 team in so long?
I don't know. I mean, you're not lying. It's not, it's not like it's the truth, right? We haven't. And we're so close, and we just haven't. So I don't know. I think that's something that maybe fired up these guys. They kind of wanted to do it, and that's how it happens. Unless we do it, they won't stop writing about it. You're going to keep writing about it until we do it. So it was all good. We had to do it.
I'll ask you the same question.
I mean, yeah, I was tired of it. And it was just about time I did my job and, contributed to the win.
Of course, you mentioned the bounce back. What was the message to the team heading into today's
We
duel?
talked a little bit about what they did. They take the center of the mat. They're really good hand fighters. So last year they kind of punted. They sat everybody out, and this is a really, really, really good team. So when the schedule comes out, I knew this was a really, really good team. And but we talked a little bit about their hand fighting, a little bit of how they're going to take space. Turley's been here for a long, long time. The Bronicles have been there for a long, long time. We kind of knew where we were at. And that was the message, just fight hard. It was really started last Thursday, energy and enthusiasm all weekend long. Two things we can really, really control. These guys were super business-like all weekend long.
I guess two things. I guess when did you start doing the tiebreaker math?
I knew it was 26-21 at half, so I kind of figured everything was super, super close. And then when Paz 4-2 and didn't win, I kind of knew. I just asked, I think I asked Brad, and we were up 1.
Yeah, and then, kind of back to the point, I mean, you started this year by saying you were tired of being the 14th ranked team in the country, and you came in today 14th. This was probably your biggest chance down the stretch to kind of change that. I mean, so how important was this match in particular?
Yeah, and I mean, that's a lot of coach talk, too, at the beginning, trying to fire our guys up and make it a special year and get the fans involved. So there's a lot of coach talk there. But, yeah, I think we are kind of tired of it. And we want to be in the top 10. We feel we could be a top 10 program, and it's our job to prove it. We have a lot of opportunities. We got another one next week, so huge task next week. But, yeah, I think dual meets are awesome. That was great, and that was fun. That was a lot of fun. It's good to be on this side of it.
Do you think, Scott, with the way you wrestled today and the way you wrestled at Ohio State, that this team has taken it to the next level, perhaps?
Man, we train really good. We train really smart. I just think it's the guys, It's Jackson and the boys that kind of want to do this. It's not coach-driven at all, if that makes sense. It's these guys. They're into these matches. So it's really they're self-motivated to have a big year. And for him, it's his last year. For guys like Dean, there's something to prove there, and we're going to get Shawver back on track. That's part of it, right? But I just think it's self-driven by the athletes, and it's a special group. I think we train at a really high level. We train super, super smart. We got him a workout partner that he's bought into, which has been great for Jackson and the rest of our upper weight. So, yeah, it's a special group. It really is. I told him the other day, I love coming in every single day. I love coming to work. It's a lot of fun again. So it's because of the guys.
We got time for a few more.
Just talk about Yar's win, obviously, the emotions and everything during that battle.
Yeah, I was thinking he hit me with body language because I kind of was starting to think I was thinking about the match. Should we go to overtime? Should we push him? Should we? So that's me thinking when I put my head down. That's me thinking. So then he needed one of those because Ohio State came down to him, right? And we lost that one. So especially when you're a heavyweight, more times than not, it's going to come down to you because that's usually we start at 25. So good for him to get through with that.
tough loss for Shane, but obviously he's in there with the top 10 kid. And what's the status of that spot? I know Brian has been hurt for a while.
Yeah, so Brian got dinged up in Midlands. Another injury, another head, a little bit of a concussion. Can you consider a concussion little? So you got hit pretty good, and so we're going to look to get him a medical red shirt. That's our plan, because he just right now doesn't feel. It's pretty serious, and what happened last year at the national tournament. We just don't want to bring him back too quick. He needs some time to let that thing heal, and without training. So that'll be our objective going forward with Brian.
Final sequence, Jackson, of your bout. The final sequence of your bout? There was no doubt in your mind he didn't have the takedown?
No, I'm there all the time. I mean, if you watch me wrestle, I'm there half the match, and I'm not in danger. I'm not worried. Probably should have not scared y'all as much and just ran away a little bit more. My apologies for that. But, always keeping you on your toes on the edge of the seat. But, yeah, not a takedown. I'm there all the time.
All right, thank you.
Great, guys. Thanks for coming out.
Thank y'all.